Hello everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques. And I am working on a bunch of computers. I've got stuff everywhere, you'll have to excuse me. Let me move this out of the way. I've been working on all these computers that I got. I'm not sure exactly. I have a whole bunch on the other side of my van out there. There's my kitty cat on the railing. Other side of my van out there, I've already taken a lot of these. And I've stripped motherboards and stuff out of them. Stuff that'll sell. So yeah. I'm going to sell those individually. They sell pretty good. These computers here, they will sell whole, not for a ton, probably for all the work I'm putting into it. Probably isn't exactly worth it, but I digress. I'm working on this one here right now. It's a compact. It's got Windows XP on it, but I only have USB keyboard and mice, and I find that on these older computers, without having the PS2 or the serial PS2 is what they call them, yeah, PS2 mice and keyboard, they don't want to work too well. They won't let you get into the system like I can. But this one here don't really sell for a whole lot, so I'm thinking about just stripping out the motherboard and processor, and probably just parting it out. So we'll see. I'm gonna take it. I'll open it up and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the computer apart. I took the memory out, and I saved my memory chips. That way, if I find another older computer, I'm able to put that memory into those computers and upgrade the memory and make them worth more. This is the processor. This is a Pentium 4. It's an Intel. There's two major chip processors, Intel and AMD. And this is a Pentium 4. It's an older processor. It's hot because I had it running. This is essentially what it looks like. All of those little pins on the, all that stuff on the bottom, that's gold. So, you know, that's where it sets, right there. It's its seat. It goes back in. And somehow goes in like this, I believe. And you put that back down. And then this goes down. And then it's set in there. But anyways, so I pull these processors out like that, since I'm not going to use it. Throw it over there. And what I'll do with it is I'll save it, list them in a lot, and people use them for gold refining. This is a heat sink. That is where you put the grease on it, and it transfers the heat from the processor. Transfers the heat from this processor into this. This is a radiator here that the heat comes up through, and then the fan, yeah, the fan will cool that processor down. This is what your computer looks like on the inside. This is a PCI slot. These are your memory slots. There's a little PCI Express. This here is probably a, I don't know if I can get that off, but there's probably a little processor underneath there. It's curious. I'm just curious. It don't matter because I'm not going to be using this computer. It don't matter if it gets destroyed. Yeah, see, here's another little processor here. It's probably for the video card. That's your video card processor. This is a little heat sink. Here, this is aluminum. Like all of this is aluminum. But yeah, there's another little, what they call onboard processor. And that is an Intel chipset. Yep, that's pretty much it. So this computer is garbage. And I knew it would be because it's just ain't really a whole lot of value to it. So I'll take it and I'm gonna put it over in the scrap pile for my scrap guy. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is a Dell computer. Man, there's so many bugs out here. I need to get this pulled out and clean all this out. But there's the Dell computer. It is the old Dimension 2300. I've not tried turning it on yet, so we're gonna hit the power button and see if anything happens. Okay, there we go. It's beeping at me, so let's see if anything pops up here. Don't look like anything's coming on. This one could be dead, which is fine. The CD drive opens. It's older because it has the floppy drive in it. It's also got Windows XP, but it's an Intel processor. So we're going to open this up, and let's set you right there. Probably going to bounce around a little bit. Like it's Windows XP Home Edition. Sold a bunch of these back in the day and made a lot of money. Yeah, it doesn't have any memory in it. Somebody took the memory out of this. The people that I bought these from, I think that a lot of them, I think that a lot of these computers that I bought, they were scavenged for parts. The memory's gone, so it doesn't have anything in it that's really valuable. The motherboard itself probably isn't going to sell for a whole lot. Not really worth the effort of taking it out. Really proprietary. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop. You ain't got to be too gentle because yeah, it ain't going back together. Look how filthy that is. Pull that back out of the way. Pull that off. And what do we have here? Socket. The socket 7. It's a Pentium 4. So these are both Pentium 4 processors. Wipe off that old goo. I don't know if you can see that. That's a Pentium 4. That's a Pentium 4. That's a... It's hard to tell. But these are both Pentium 4 processors, so there you go. And this one's garbage, and it's ready to go to the garbage pile. I could probably take out like the floppy drive and stuff like that, but most of this is the old style, it's got the old IDE cables in it instead of the SATA. It's just filthy. I don't really want to mess with it. I'd rather it, starting to rain. Starting to rain. I don't really want to mess with it. I'd rather just pitch it. Makes better sense to me that way. So I'm gonna go grab another one and we will take a look at it. I had to go get my plug-in for my GoPro. It's about ready to go dead. So this is another one of these Dell Dimension desktops. I don't know if it'll work. It's XP Home Edition. Turn it on. I sold a lot of these. I used to have a program that would allow me to go to the this has actually got memory in it. You plug it in the power cord. There we go. That one actually comes on, so we'll have to see. Invalid configuration, performing IDE configuration. A lot of these have set for so long that the CMOS batteries inside of them have went dead. And there's some big memory sims in there. Look how big those things are. Crazy. This has just got a peripheral. It's got a modem. It's got your daggum Cat 5 port, IDE, IOO or whatever, video. Yeah. Let's see if this comes up. But yeah, these were a mainstay. This is back when Dude I'm Getting Adele was popular. Look at that. Rain, rain, rain. I need to cut that grass. It's been raining so much I haven't had an opportunity to. I have to cut it for wheat. We got stuff all over the porch. These are full of records. I got to take that trash out. I'm going to move that down to the shed so I have more storage. Bow I got a list, typewriter, garbage. There's my cat over there. He's watching. What you doing, kitty cat? You don't like that rain coming in on you? He says no. And poor Luce down there, she got no sense to come in from the rain. Come on over here, kitty kitty. Oh my gosh. You got up there, you can get down. Lucy, come on over here on the porch. Act like you got some sense, girl. No, you can't go inside, but you can lay over there. F1 to continue. So it's starting up. This is the good memory that I've saved so far. This isn't good. It's raining and it's kind of blowing in. Put the memory in there. It's all the memory I've saved so far. Let me turn this off. I'm going to put my electronics back inside. Raining away. I've got to get a piece of guttering to go up there. I think I got to clean my gutters out because looks like they're screaming out the end over there. I didn't get a chance to put my mower up. And there's that Hutch bike that I bought a long time ago. I need to put it up. I'm a huge procrastinator. Another little yellow mongoose over there that I was working on. I'm horrible. I get stuff going and I never finish any of my projects. My monkey up there, my music. I normally stand out here and play music. Anyways, let's see if it'll load. There we go. Got any good music? Any good music? This is a good way to get a good library of music. A good way. I have more than once found a lot of music on a computer. I don't know why that came off. Close that up. Look, see, here's a bunch of music. Look at all that. You can kind of tell a lot about the person by what they listen to. This is a lot of rap. I probably got most of it. But there is a ton of music on here. Ton. Look at all that. This is how you find this is how you find your music, folks. Huh. Looks like they spent a lot of money on iTunes. See if I can find something that's not iTunes. Here we go. I don't know much about any of this. So I looked this up and it'll sell for about 40 bucks. And like I said, there ain't much to say about it. Just a stock old computer. People use them for gaming, all kinds of stuff. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna put it back together, get some pictures on it, get it cleaned up, and get it labeled, and get it ready to list. So this is the state of Missouri. Now it's sunny outside, sun shining. Within an hour, it was cloudy and cool. Then we had rain and storms, and now we got sun. Welcome to the state of misery. So this computer had a lot of scuffs and scrapes on it, and it looked like it came from a smoking environment. So what I did is I just said, you know what, heck with it. I'm going to go on and take the motherboard out. So I took the motherboard out, and I know that the motherboard works and that it's been tested. It sells consistently for about 20 bucks. It'll be a lot cheaper to ship. I'm going to throw in, I've got the original heat sink. So I'm going to throw, it'll get thrown in on it. And put all the mounting stuff, and I think that this is the way to go. I'm going to part this out, and what I can do with these is I can pre-pack them in boxes, wrap them so they're protected. I really wish I had a bunch of anti-static bags, which would be perfect, but I'm going to include the memory, the heatsink, processor. I'll probably be able to get like 25 bucks for this plus shipping. The whole thing was only going to sell for 30 or 40, so honestly I'm way better off just flipping it for 20 and not going through the hassle of getting, see all this nasty stuff here? I mean, all that's nicotine. It's nicotine dust. That's what the inside of your lungs look like if you smoke. See that right there? That's what it looks like if you smoke, so don't be smoking. See that right there? That's what it looks like if you smoke, so don't be smoking. I'm fat. I know it's probably what my arteries look like. I don't need to be eating so much, so let's make a promise. I'll try to eat less, you smoke less. So anyways, I'm going to put this together, and I'll show you in just a second when I get rid of the computer here. I think I'm going to take the hard drive out because I got an enclosure. I can pull all that music off of it and see if there's anything I want to keep. And there you go. Be right back. Okay, so this is another little HP Pavilion that I have here. It's got the floppy drive in it. It's got the old CD-ROM. This is getting a little bit older. This has got Windows ME on it, and none of my mouse or my software, my keyboard, it won't work because it's USB, and I don't have USB. But this is a pretty cool little computer. It might be a neat little computer for somebody who wants to collect. I'm going to look it up and see what it sells for. So if it sells all together, like if it sells good, I'll probably sell it like this. There are some scuff marks if it sells for decent money because it ain't too heavy. So I'm gonna go look it up and I'll be right back. So that was a very horrible overview of what I do with computers. Some people won't agree. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't tear them up like that. And other people would probably tell me I spent way too much time on a bunch of junk. But I'll make a little bit of money, put the parts back. I have this pile of computers here that I can possibly list and hopefully make some money on. I don't know. I still haven't decided on which ones I'm going to list and which ones I'm not going to list because honestly, they're just so hard to ship. It's a pain in the patookus. So we'll see. I don't know what the future holds. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good day. Keep on digging and keep on picking. Say goodbye, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Say goodbye. Meow.